Hello, Facebook friends. Carol and I are coming to you live tonight because of Project Warmth. We all know that it is brutally cold outside. It's going to be so cold overnight, and for the next few days it's going to be cold. There are neighbors of ours in the Kansas City metro that are struggling to pay their utilities and to pay their heat bills. That's why we're coming to you tonight all day long. We started at 4:30 a.m. in our morning show, and all through the 10 o'clock news tonight we have been promoting and asking for your donations, cash donations to Project Warmth. And this is different than in years past with what we've done with Project Warmth, right?
Many of us remember for years you've heard the campaigns we've done for Project Warmth, collecting coats and blankets and things like that. And that day will come again. But with the pandemic the way it is, and with these record cold temperatures right now, there frankly is no way to do that and no time to do that. So what we are strictly doing is taking financial donations and literally whatever you're able to give to help those of us around us, our neighbors, our friends who are struggling right now to pay those utility bills, to even pay their rent at this point. Housing and a warm place right now is of utmost importance. You know, many people have had these rolling power outages. So many of you at home have even had to deal with maybe an hour or a couple of hours without the heat on. And you know how that can feel. Imagine not being able to afford that and not having that even opportunity on a regular basis.
Yeah, the temperature in your house drops so fast when you turn your power off, or when you've, unfortunately, people have had utilities shut off because they haven't been able to pay the bills. So this is so easy to donate. What you do, it's a two-step process, really. Just go to KCTV5.com, and then once you go to KCTV5.com, you'll see right there at the top of our page, you'll see this Project Warmth banner, and then it says right on that banner, it says click to donate. When you hit click to donate, that's the second step. It takes you to the page, the donation page. It asks you to fill out about 7 or 8 very simple questions, address, things like that. And again, we can't emphasize enough, we know we're in a pandemic, times are tough for a lot of people. If you can't donate, we're not asking you to donate. If you can't afford to donate, no donation is too small. Yeah,
every little bit can help right now. We're thanking everyone here for watching. Carolyn, thank you for writing in. Sheila, she says she's praying now for the homeless. Boy, do we want to understand that. Many people, Dolores saying, please everyone be safe. I mean, these are scary times we're living in so many different ways. And that's why we have to help those around us. And by giving this financial donation, you're basically helping us funnel that money to the Salvation Army. Salvation Army is the one who will take it, distribute it to the 65 organizations that they work with in the 8-county metro area, and make sure that it gets to the right people as quickly as it can.
And if you're seeing this and you do need help with your heating bills, there is a form that you'll find on KCTV5.com when you go to the Project Warmth banner, that you can either fill that out for someone that you know that might need help, or you can fill that out for yourself. Very simple instructions to do that. But the other thing, that because we're in a pandemic and because we've been hit by this just Arctic blast of weather over the last 10 to 14 days, the Salvation Army has actually seen a 300% increase in the number of requests and the amount of need that they're getting from people here in the community. So think about that. It's brutally cold out, and we know that some of our neighbors are hurting. A 300% increase in the calls that the Salvation Army is getting.
And they don't want to say no.
Sure, they don't want to turn people away. That's why they're there. They're here to help.
And you obviously are here to help too, because we started this campaign with Project Warmth this morning at 4:30 a.m. And by 11:15 a.m., the pledges that had come in already added up to $17,000. Great work. By 3:15 this afternoon, we were up to $22,000 in pledges from you at home coming in. And we want to really kind of keep that going. With that 300% increase in need, we're going to need a lot more than that. And that is why we're going to keep this campaign drive going at least through 10:30 tonight after our newscast.
So Kansas City, we need your help. You've helped in the past with Project Warmth. You've been so giving. We're asking one more time for cash donations tonight for those neighbors of ours who may not be able to pay their heat bills. What a terrible plight that would be to be in. I can't even imagine, especially if you've got young kids living in the house and you're you're trying to figure out how do we pay these heat bills, or some families even going without heat altogether. My heart breaks for those people. This is where we can help. And so Kansas City, thank you for stepping up to the plate. $22,000 by 3 o'clock. I can't wait till we get the totals. Please help us out. Let's boost that number up even more. But could we possibly reach 30,000? That would be fantastic.
Wouldn't that be nice? And we are getting so many people in here, Brad, commenting on this Facebook Live post. We thank you for watching, TJ and Denise. A lot of people saying, yes, can you reiterate how we can find some help? These people that are watching us right now are really having a difficult time. So you can contact the United Way by calling 211 on your cellular phone. Call 211, or if you can ask for help, find the Salvation Army nearest you.
Right.
And they can connect you to this drive and this kind of effort that is happening here today.
And it's not a hard process. We've spoke with the Salvation Army several times today. It's a very easy process to figure out if you're eligible to be a part of Project Warmth. It's very simple. You just have to take a couple pieces of documentation to the Salvation Army if that's the avenue that you go down. But you can also, like Carolyn said, the United Way, call 211. There are avenues. If you're hurting, if you need some help, there are avenues to get you some help. So again, we say thank you to everyone who has already donated today. $22,000, and we know that's more than that, but that's just as of 3 o'clock.
Right,
so
right.
We'll continue to reiterate this in our 10 o'clock newscast tonight, and then tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be able to bring you the totals of how much money that you good people in Kansas City and the surrounding metro have, out of the kindness of your heart, have given to your neighbors here in Kansas City.
Now is the time. This weather is really shining a bright light on the need that is out there during these difficult times. Denise is saying here, I know a family, their house is 50 degrees because they can't afford to pay their utilities. We know these stories are just flooding in all around the area. We know that the need is out there in great quantities, and that's why we're going to dig a little deep and offer what we can to help.
Thanks for watching here on Facebook Live. We appreciate all your comments and echoing our sentiments of thanking people for calling in, or not calling in, but going on KCTV5.com and donating through Project Warmth. Again, we'll be back at 10 o'clock to tell you more about this. But again, if you can, please give what you can. It will all be so much appreciated.
Yeah, donate now. Thanks so much.